That was a very familiar stomping ground for us. And so this particular day, we were in Compton at our apartment, and my mother, as I previously told you in episode 1, that she struggled with paranoid schizophrenia. And so she, would leave. It wasn't uncommon for her to, leave us and be gone for hours. And she would come back, but she would definitely leave and be gone. And so I remember her always leaving my older sister in charge. She would call her and she'd say, you're in charge. So my older sister had that heavy load of being in charge of 4 younger, rambunctious siblings. Okay, so that particular day, it started off like any other day for us. We were not in school. My mother, because of her disease, she did not allow us to go to school. In her mind, there were lots of demons at the school, and so we stayed home. Now, at least 3 of us were able to go to school, even at, kindergarten and first grade. Definitely kindergarten and first grade, but, we stayed at home with our mom. And so this day was like no other. It was cloudy, and we had a red wagon that we loved to play with. And so I remember sitting in the wagon and being pulled by one of my siblings in an alley. Our apartment had an alley that was in the back of it. And my oldest brother noticed that my mother had left. Now, we had all went outside to play, and when we went outside to play, my mother was in the apartment with us. And after we left outside to go play, she left. So my oldest brother noticed that she was gone, and he decided, without letting us know, to go and find our father. And so when he did that, he walked out of our apartment down the street with no shoes on. And so that caught the attention of the police. Now, back at the apartment, we had no idea what's going on. We're just playing and playing and playing. And so we go back in the house, and that's when we noticed that our brother was gone. And so I remember being very worried. I remember I could not, it was just this heavy worrying feeling because I did not know where my brother was. We were used to mom being gone, used to her kind of dipping in and out. My older sister, I think she was used to it too, because she knew exactly what to do. I remember telling her that I was hungry and she was